Religious tourism attracts various groups of believers who learn not only religious, but also historic, cultural, and artistic heritage of visited areas to enrich themselves with new knowledge. Well, that is exactly what we did this week when we visited the Baha'i Temple. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Travel with Enock and Jaqi. Last week on Travel with Enock and Jaqi, we took you back on what travel was like before COVID-19. We took you on a room tour at Lakeside Escape, and we took you to one of our dining spots before COVID-19. This week, we take you on a religious tour at Baha'i Temple, and we visit a city resort in Bugolobi. Thank you for choosing Magic One TV, and thank you for nominating us in the Buzz Teens Awards 2020. To vote for Magic One TV, go to vote.buzzteens.com. My name is Enock Insubuga, and the fun starts right now. Now, we've always taken you on room tours outside Kampala. This week, we decided to stay around and take you on a room tour at City Royal Hotel in Bugolobi. Watch. Hello and welcome to our room tour this week. My name is Enock and right here is Jaqi.
Ciao, ciao. And
as usual, I'm going to call in the professional to take us through the room tour.
so yeah, as always, we thank you for choosing Magic One TV, and this is Travel with Enock and Jaqi. This weekend, we're staying at City Royal Hotel right here in Bugolobi, opposite Shell Bugolobi, somewhere around Kataza. So this room is so spacious. Tonight we do have a whole lounge. We have an entertainment unit right where we're facing, and we have a TV.
Do you love the sofas?
Yeah, they are actually very comfy. These cream leather seats. Now, this is one of those rooms you don't usually see. It has a neutral palette. It's all cream around it. There's something that we don't see in a lot of places here, the crown molding. When you look at the ceiling, there's that on the side. Now, crown molding shows class. It takes the ceiling away from the ordinary. Yeah, and it's just a simple space as you see. It's just comfortable. It's really relaxing, and I love that we do have a Holy Bible.
Have you seen the lamp holder on the wall?
Now, the wall scones this time, the holder is marble. It's not your average, thing you just go and pick out. So apart from the lounge, you see even in our room where we're sleeping tonight on the bedside, this room is really huge. So you walk into the lounge and then we cross over to the bedroom. I love this little sitting area. I love it's just for two, it's not congested. Please don't add extra sitting in your room, in your bedroom, or your space where you have your bed if it's small. This kind of arrangement is for spacious rooms. The same kind of wall frame you saw in the lounge is the same kind of frame you have over the headboard, and it's just one. It's in the center of the bed, and that's what makes it nice. There's no crowding. The headboard here is really nice, but over it, the art piece makes it stand out. So I love this little bench here in this corner because it has a sitting space on top. You see how it's upholstered, and they maintain the same palette. It's cream, so I can sit, but then below it there's storage, and I can put shoes, you can put bags, you can just drop anything that you want to keep out of sight. It's very important for a space to have a lot of catch areas where you just keep all these little things that could create clutter. The chairs and the curtains, always. These chairs do bring in enough lights. They are beautiful. There's no prints. I like that they're just plain, and the way you look through them, they're almost like kind of see-through curtains or shears, and I love that. But also the curtains, they're thick enough, they're light, they're not heavily printed, and of course I love the sight outside the window. You get to look outside town, yet when you're inside this way there's no noise. Yeah, the view.
I also observed something.
The closet. Have you opened the closet?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
So like you can see, I've already put my jacket over there. Yes.
Mostly what I love in here is the safe. The moment you open and you know that you can keep your stuff, tuck away your valuables safely, I was like, wow, I don't get this in a lot of spaces.
You need to check out these hangers. They are stuck, as in you can't move them.
And I love that we have our 2 robes ready, clean, fresh and clean, and they're white.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so now let's take you to the bathroom. In the corner, it's a corner tab that we have in here. And of course, everything is white. They've maintained the color neutral. Everything is white and cream in here.
Well, you have just been watching how a 3-star hotel looks like, and we hope you enjoyed it. For more travel content, please visit our travel website www.valguide.co.za. Still to come, our travel experience of the week, our travel tip, the people we meet, and our food experience this week.
According to the followers of the Baha'i Faith, the Baha'i Faith is a religion of God brought by His messenger for today. It's the same religion of God that was brought about by Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, and other prophets, but its message is aimed at the needs and problems of mankind in this day. The Baha'i Faith breathes into the followers of all the past religions a new spiritual life. It takes them on in spirit and fills them with a new hope and love for humanity. The word Baha'i comes from the name of the founder of the Baha'i Faith, Baha'u'llah, which means the glory of God. A Baha'i is simply a follower of Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah is the great world teacher and messenger of God for this day. He fulfills the prophecies of all past religions, which tell us to look forward to one fold and one shepherd. The basic message of Baha'u'llah is the oneness of mankind, the coming together of all people, races, classes, nations, and religions in a spirit of understanding and unity under the guidance of the one God in whom we all believe. The Baha'i Faith began in Persia. On May 23, 1844, a young man known as the Bab proclaimed himself to be a messenger of God. He told of one greater than himself, a great world teacher, a revealer of the word of God who would come to bring in an age of peace for mankind. After 6 years of persecution, the Bab was martyred on July 9, 1850 in Tabriz, Persia. He was 31 years old. In 1863, Baha'u'llah declared himself to be the one foretold by the Bab and all previous prophets. Like every messenger of God, Baha'u'llah was bitterly opposed and persecuted. Like Abraham, he was exiled. Like Moses, he was stoned. Like Jesus, he was scourged. After nearly 40 years of such suffering and imprisonment, Baha'u'llah died in exile on May 29, 1892, at the age of 75 in the prison city of Akka. It was Akka which Isaiah had foretold would be a place of refuge for God's creatures. Hosea too spoke of this valley as a door of hope for humanity. Here in Uganda, we spoke to one of the followers of the Baha'i Faith.
We are at the Baha'i Temple. This Baha'i Temple is a house of worship as any other house of worship that you know. We have a quite big kind of gardens. The gardens are meant to be beautified so that they can attract the souls or the hearts of men in line with prayer and meditation. When you come at the temple and enter the gates, it means you are inside the temple. It's not basically the structure that you have to be inside the building. You can take your meditation in the trees. You can see there is quite many flowers, and according to the teachings of the Baha'i Faith, the main principle is unity, and unity is being defined in the teachings of the Baha'i Faith as flowers of one garden. This one is the Baha'i Temple for Africa, and it was built in Uganda. When the faith came to Africa, the first pioneers that were sent to Africa, they entered Africa through different countries and they taught the faith, but when they reached Uganda, the turn-up of Ugandans towards the faith was in high numbers, and for this the message was sent to the guardian of the faith that was in London. He was so impressed, he said that Uganda is the spiritual heart of Africa. So it pulled all the attention of the Baha'is around the world to look at Uganda as the source of the spiritual growth in Africa. And construction for this one started in 1958 and they completed in 1961, and that's when it was opened officially. In the Bahá'i Faith, you will never find an individual leader. We have institutions whereby they meet and they consult. Why? Because consultation is being given to Baha'is in guidance from the manifestation, the center of the covenant, which was his eldest son, and the guardian of the faith. Consultation is being given as a key to truth. If you consult on something, you can reach the truth. You can leave your individual opinions away, but you get to know what the truth is. So in investigation, consultation is #1 key to reach out the truth. The Universal House of Justice is believed to be the voice of God on earth, because when they say something, it is really special. These people were being elected by Baha'is around the world. They are just 9 people.
So do you have a particular day when you worship?
Yes, we have a particular day, but this day is not that we were given that day by the manifestation or the messenger of God who started the Bahá'i Faith, that you must worship this day. For example, at some of the houses of worship around the world, they have 3 service days a week. Those are Bahá'i houses of worship. So here we have one day because of the number. It is a Sunday. According to the reality of the community, Kampala, people are always not working every Sunday. But in other countries, India, in a day, it is believed to be receiving like 3,000 people to 5,000. So they always gather 3 days in a week for service, community service. About the National Center building for the Baha'is of Uganda, this is the administrative center where administration work is being done on the national level of the Baha'is of Uganda. Here everyone is welcome. This temple is not for Baha'is, it's for humanity. You want to worship God? Come.
For years, I wondered what the Baha'i religion and temple was all about. I'm so glad I'm now well informed about it. Are you? Take more photos of yourself. There have been many times when we were in a rush to take photos, only to regret it after the trip. Photos of beautiful places you've visited are always great and special, and you'll always look back at them and be proud.
You're still watching Magic One TV, and this is Travel with Enock and Jaqi. Thanks for traveling with us. And this weekend, we slept out of town, yet in town, in the middle of town. Interesting. No noise, so calm, so peaceful. Just opposite Shell Bugolobi. My name is Jaqi Dewey. Vivian is the front desk manager at our host hotel this weekend, City Royale.
Yes.
How are you, darling?
I'm okay. How are you, Jaqi?
Good, good. You look lovely.
Thank you.
So, Vivian, how long have you done this? Have you been in the hospitality business?
It's now 3 years.
Oh, 3. That's good. So, how has COVID been for you guys?
We really lost our business when the president gave us directives to close the hotel, so we totally lost it out, and our staffs also had to go down. So not until he gave us directives to reopen up businesses, that's when we started it up again.
So about how long have you been open now?
It's about 2 months now.
Oh wow. So how's business? Are people coming in like before?
The business is trying to catch, as we can see. We are trying to get in some weddings coming in. Then we have also people coming in for conferences. We have accommodations now.
People are booking again.
The bookings are coming in, so we can say that business is kicking back to normal.
And I saw you guys had a swimming pool. So are people still coming to swim? And
currently, people are not swimming. just because of the COVID cases. So the pool is not
you're not
that
choosing
active.
the pool is not
No, it's not that
being
active.
used.
Yeah.
All right. Going forward, what do you think? You think things are going to get better now? The fee has gone down.
Yeah, we are getting bookings coming in and the business is kicking back to the way it used to be. So even expecting more than we had before.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's some great news. So guys, you know that hotels are open, City Royale is working, people are booking to sleep out, weddings are back, conferences are happening as well. So what is stopping you? Thank you so much for chilling with us. Vivian, thanks for talking to us. So that is Vivian Akulu. I had a friend called Akulu Fiona.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And she equally had nice eyes like yours.
Thank
so
you.
yeah, I think at the front desk, everybody that walks in just boobs. Miss Eyes. I'm gonna call her Miss Eyes. It was nice talking to you, Akulu Vivian. Yes. Miss Nice Eyes. Yeah. So you wanna see more of her? City Royale Hotel, Bugalovi.
Hello, hi. I'm called Obedgil Francis. I'm a chef in City Royal Hotel.
Hello, I'm called Ogwang James. I've worked with City Royal since Chogam time, and up to now we are still here. We're basically dealing on buffets and a la carte orders. Our menu, I think, is the best in Kampala at the moment.
So, Chef,
Yes.
what do we have here?
We have pepper steak here with biryani rice and parsley potatoes and coastal vegetables and a salad, mixed garden salad. Why we do the salad and the vegetable is because it's optional. Someone may decide to take the vegetables or take the salad. Yeah, this is grilled chicken. The grilled chicken is basically the chef's marination, our secret marination of City Royal Resort. Yeah. Then we have here the vegetables. Why we put these colors? Because we want it to be appetizing. When you look at it, the green color, the yellow color, and the red one.
Vegetable rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Also the same, we put this color to show that the chicken is supposed to be grilled and dry.
Okay.
That's why we put this red color. The same thing goes to the salads. Salads we always put on the right because it's always near the fork. Yeah, and the vegetables the other side. So that when you eat the sauce, you pick the vegetables which are all cooked. And it goes with the sauce. Since it was grilled, we decided to use barbecue sauce so that it looks like it's supposed to be roasted. Here we have French fries served with pan-fried pork chops. Because of chips, it's not a heavy food. That's why we put only one salad. It always goes with something light like tomato ketchup. Yeah, that's why we decorate it simply like this. We have here also pan-fried fillet. It's a soft meat. Then we have the potato mash. Also we have here vegetables which are garnished with Southern Island sauce. Then we have the salad as the same. Since this has heavy food like the mash, that's why we put all these vegetables. The same thing goes with salads. It's optional as usual. As I told you before, you must put two things for the heavy sauces.
I loved that steak. Well, you have been such a great viewer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while there, if you love what you see, please leave us a thumbs up and a comment. Bye, and see you next week on the same channel.
Tim.
Jidemwe.
Let it flow.
Anti kati nkuwadde akazindalo nawe conclude. Wadde ka mic.
All right. Will you close with that laughter? Close. Don't you see, Bill? You leave us in here.